What's up, chat? I'm just trying to
This event is going to be happening.
Several years ago, I went to an auction just out of the blue. It was in my town,
open up at
and
1:20
it was
p.m.
at a little
Eastern time.
church. So
You can Google
for the
whatever
day
this
I
is to
played
your time
hooky,
zone.
we
Just
went
hit
to
2
the
p.m.
auction.
Eastern time to
So
your
I
time
saw
zone.
this piece, and I said, "I'll
1:20
bid on
p.m.
it."
Eastern time to your
And I
time
said, "I'll
zone.
only go so
If you
far."
aren't familiar with just like the
And
conversions
I
off the top
got
of your
it. I
head,
won this bid
that'd be the
on
best
this
way to do it.
steer.
And you
Not
should
having
try
gone
to
too
log
far,
on a
what
bit
did you
before
pay
the
for this at
opening
auction?
time, in my opinion, because what often happens is a lot of people
$250,
try to
and you
get
brought
on
it
too
back
late,
with
Yes.
and like
to give a little backstory of where the Japanese market is, it's common knowledge that the market's a little soft these days, especially compared to other Asian art categories, Korean art, Chinese art. But there are exceptions, and the exceptions are made for extraordinary works of art, especially those attributable to extraordinary artists and those that exemplify a very high point artistically and in terms of craftsmanship and skill. The object itself is a censer. The function of a censer is to make aromatic scented smoke for ritual purpose, and that is accomplished by removing this bundle of scrolls on the back of the deer and burning the incense inside this receptacle. There's a perforated bottom here through which the smoke will rise. The holes are obscured by the scrolls, but you can imagine the dramatic effect as the smoke will kind of rise up from this bundle of knowledge that the always lucky deer is carrying on its back. Instead of being filled with incense, there are a few items that you discovered upon buying this censer, including a slip of paper calling this a Japanese bronze deer horo. It is attributable to a name, Kuniharu. Kuniharu is the master of the form. During the Meiji period, during the 1870s, 1880s through to the 1890s, Kuniharu was perhaps the top bronzesmith of what was called the Tokyo School. The piece is marked on the underside. It's the nature of Japanese marks that they can say a number of things, but I think we'll substantiate easily enough at this Kuniharu's studio. When an object can be associated so closely with the name of a master, even in a down market, there can be tremendous interest and potentially tremendous prices here too. Now, one of the slips that we found made reference to this piece being returned from the Boston Art Museum back in the early part of the 20th century, presumably. That can be substantiated. I can't do it with the resources I have available here, but that would contribute to the value, certainly, if we can substantiate this was on loan at a certain time at a certain place. I think an appropriate auction value in 2016 would be $10,000 to $15,000.
Okay.
So you did tremendously well at auction.
Wow. Never ever expected.
Whatever it was that drew you to this piece, your instincts were absolutely correct. It's a masterpiece of its type.
Wow. Thank you.
My father gave me the book when my daughter was born. It was his first grandchild, and she was born in 1977.
And how did you get it? Or
Well, he collected first edition books, and he bought this one. I think he bought it in London, but I don't know for sure.
did your father have a lot of other books?
He had a lot of other books, but we didn't know this until after he died. He never told us about it. I thought this was the only one, and we sold them at a house sale for $1 a piece. One of my cousins came to town and asked me what I did with all his first edition books, and I was shocked, and I said, "Oh, we sold them." But he doesn't have any idea that they were sold for $1 at the house sale.
Well, I'm very happy you didn't sell this one. First of all, let's see what the book is.
Okay.
It's Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. Lewis Carroll wrote a lot of books, but in this series, there were two. There was Alice in Wonderland, which was 1865, 1866 when it first came out. And then Through the Looking Glass, which is 1872 when this one came out. So you have the first edition. But what makes it even more special is that it's inscribed by Lewis Carroll to Monomoy Pattern from the author, Christmas 1871. Now, that's actually interesting because when we looked at the title page, the date was 1872. But what they would do sometimes is when a book was scheduled to come out in 1872, especially for an author, popular author who did Alice in Wonderland,
Yeah.
they try to sometimes get it out so it could be a Christmas present.
Oh,
Or what they would do is the author would get a few copies early so that he could give it as a Christmas present. It also came with a nice letter. Lewis Carroll wrote in purple ink. So the fact that it's purple is absolutely right. In this letter, he talks about the unpleasant island of England. He's writing from Christ College at Oxford, where he taught. He had a lot of young girls that he wrote letters. It wasn't just
I
Alice.
knew about his young girls.
Young girls, and he'd meet them on the beach. He'd give them gifts, and it's signed by Lewis Carroll at the back. So you have a signed letter that he sent a few months before this, because this was in November 1871. Mona was a young girl. Her name was Mona Patton. If you look at the signature, it's Mona Margaret Patton. But her father, Noel Patton, he was a Scottishman. He was an academic. He was also an illustrator. So Carroll actually even approached him about possibly illustrating some of his work and books. So they knew the family, so he knew the daughter. So it wasn't someone just out of the blue. They were well known to him. You had this appraised once?
I had it appraised in 1988, and I was told it was worth $600. Well, the appraiser didn't charge me for the appraisal, and he tried to buy it from me for $600. That's why I assume it's worth $600.
And I'm assuming since you didn't sell it, you weren't happy with the $600.
No, I didn't need $600.
And you held on to the book. Yes. The letter is worth $2,500.
Wow.
That's just the letter. The conservative retail price for the book would be $8,000 to $10,000.
Wow.
So happy you didn't sell it.
That's amazing.
Well, this has been in my wife's family for over 60 years. It's a photograph of over 1,000 military personnel at the Great Lakes Training Center that made America's flag. Just amazing that they could get that many people together saluting, making the flag with the flagpole.
If we look at the lower right corner, we see that the Mayhart Studio is indicated. Its location in Chicago, dated 1917, which is a key year because in April of 1917, the United States entered the First World War. So when we think about the idea of a living flag, this was something that was popular around 1917, 1918. So photographers like the Mayhart Studio engaged in a lot of planning. Because look at the perspective of this. The idea that someone is standing on a tower, maybe 60, 70 high, with a megaphone. And look at the individuals in this picture super close up. You in fact do see that each of them are standing at attention and saluting. The idea that President Wilson was considering the United States in a war that was very unfavorable. The American flag, Woodrow Wilson himself, the Statue of Liberty, military emblems. These were all iconic images done in this living flag. This item comes to auction. An estimate would be $1,500 to $2,500.
I appreciate that because it does have sentimental value to even to us about 4 generations later.
It made $47, which is pretty pricey, right? So, never know.
But it's possible to also have the original bag. We love it. Nothing better than Tiffany, right? But because it's Tiffany, it's probably worth about $50,000.
It belonged to my aunt. That's all I really know about it. It looks like an aquamarine.
So where did you get this lamp?
My grandmother, I inherited it. I'm not sure where she got it, but I think it's always been with her ever since I was played in the house as a boy.
You actually have the original paper label here on the bottom. And that's very rare because in most cases this wore off. There's the big H in the middle,
H.
just Heinz, AMS, Art Metal Shop. And it was in Buffalo,
New York.
Buffalo, New York. And Mr. Heinz patented this process in 1912. He received a patent for putting the silver on bronze base.
Okay.
And what's lovely about this piece is this Japanese style water lily pattern. You have it on the shade also. So it's really quite nice. And if we like, it gives a very nice light. But this isn't what it's supposed to look like. This shade is actually lined in mica. So somehow this was replaced over the years. But in this condition, for a retail price, it's probably about $2,500.
That's good to know. Never knew I had that in my house.
Yeah.
It belonged to my mother.
You display it, you keep it out.
Not quite as much as my mother did. She displayed it in her house a little more formally. She was an antique collector. So I think this caught her eye, and she displayed it in her living room.
And what do you think about it?
Well, to be quite frank about it, I hadn't thought too much about it. Admired it over the years, off and on, and wondered about it. Quite ornate, almost gaudy in a sense, but at the same time, it struck us as somewhat mysterious, and we wanted to learn more about it.
Well, this is why you come to Antiques Roadshow.
Absolutely.
Let's find out a little more about it. I'm going to tip it forward so we can see inside it. It's painted on the inside in a very, what you might say, conventional manner. Conventional certainly to Italian pottery painting, what we call maiolica painting, which is a tradition that goes back to the 16th and 17th century. And it's painted very much in the old-fashioned way. The whole thing is hand-painted. And then the outside, the exterior of the bowl, is very rich and colorful, less really in an Italian way than it is in a Victorian majolica colors. So what we're seeing is an unusual combination of maiolica and majolica. And I thought I'd use this piece to try and explain the two, really. Maiolica is a term ware that's been given a tin glaze, a white glaze, which you really can't see anymore because it's all been painted over. The white glaze forms a canvas. And Majolica is the name for these rich colored glazes, including these rich cobalt blue and green, sort of lustrous glazes, popular in the second half of the 19th century. We've got an unusual combination here. Gaudy is certainly one way you could describe it. It's very colorful, it's very rich in ornament. It's also very well made. The quality of everything here is very high, so you can see that it's made by a company that knew what they were doing. I'm going to turn it over and we'll look at the mark here. Not all Italian maiolica has a mark. Here's one. It says clearly made in Italy, which kind of means it was one
We're back,
made
check. Jack.
Very surprising.
And how much did they pay for it?
I think it was about $20.
Boy, can you imagine how proud they would be today?
Yes, it was.
Base metal with a little bit of a cold enamel. It's got two little magnets here, so it helps keep it fluid. And it's basically a lock. Value on this tag, $20. You're very welcome. It's just 75 to 100. What do you think?
Might be very cameras. Gaudí Welsh, 1830, 1840.
Thank you very much.
You're going to play Stump the Appraiser today.
Yeah, good day.
You have your own parade with this.
Well, I just
Walking stick, implement, poker for a fireplace. Where'd you bring this today?
Could be any, but it is, I believe, a golf club that I inherited from my father, who picked it up, I believe, at a estate sale or auction probably 60 years ago. You don't see many round-headed clubs that.
There are two things golfers always want to do: improve their accuracy, improve their distance. This was a putter that was developed by the Spalding Company, probably 1895 to 1899, to try to help players improve their putting skills. Now, is this the putter you use today?
No.
Exactly. And this is what makes clubs valuable. They either are so good in what they do that they're outlawed, or they're so bad what they do is that no one ever uses them. And what happened was Spalding was going to put this into their catalog. They made a few of them. They tried it out. But a few have survived today. Very rare club. The value was, because of its rarity, collectors seek these out, and this could sell for as much as $5,000 at auction.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
There was a very special couple in my life, and about 20 years ago, the roadshow was nearby. I asked if they were going. They were not. I asked what would they take, and they showed me this piece. About 10 years ago, they broke up housekeeping. I bought the china cabinet with its contents from them, and this was in there. I'm delighted in their behalf to bring it to the roadshow.
Okay, finally.
Finally,
So what did you pay for the china cabinet and the content?
$1,000 china cabinet and contents.
And how many pieces do you think were in the china
Oh,
cabinet?
probably 20 pieces maybe in the china cabinet, plus the china cabinet.
Okay, so
Maybe $50.
$50 for everything, for each piece.
Sure.
So what is it that I can tell you that would be helpful?
Well, I know on the bottom it says Hamlin, so I don't know anything much more about that. It looks like it's terracotta or some sort of pottery.
Well, you asked about whether Haviland made dinnerware at the same time they were making art pottery.
Correct.
And essentially, yes, they were. An interesting thing about Haviland is the company actually was founded by Americans who went to Limoges region in France because that's where all the good porcelain was coming from. And they wanted a source where they could make pottery and dinnerware. So it's essentially an American family in France. So the form is probably a flower holder, a bud vase of sorts. It's a little unnecessary on this, but you got the three openings. Sometimes you'll see a piece like this that'll have decoration on the back. In this case, it's pretty simply just the background with no decoration. But you can only look at one side at a time.
That's right.
And this side was pretty good. So let's take a look at the mark on the bottom. Haviland Limoges.
Yes.
The term Limoges refers to the region where it was made, but that became the word that everybody wanted in terms of underglazed decoration. Cincinnati Limoges, Buffalo Limoges, New York Limoges. I mean, Limoges became the style. Then on the front, we've also got a mark here of whoever decorated this piece.
Sure.
I cannot tell you who that is to find that mark. This is called underglazed decoration.
Okay.
And essentially, the scene is painted on here, fired, and then another glaze, a clear glaze, is put over the top of it and fired again.
Okay.
Haviland started doing these underglazed pieces in probably the early 1870s. When Haviland came to America in 1876 to the Centennial Exhibition of Philadelphia, they brought examples of Haviland underglaze painting. Americans had not seen anything like this. Most decoration on pottery was done over the glaze rather than under the glaze. So people all over the United States were smitten. So this is the impetus for a lot of underglaze decoration in this country. And really and truly, this is the cause of Brooklyn, Wheatley Potter, Bennett, a number of famous people, because they've never seen anything like this. Know what you pay for the china cabinet and the content. Sense of value on this. I talked to one of my colleagues. We both think this is a special piece of Haviland. Probably in an auction setting, somewhere between $2,500 and $3,000.
Very good.
Very good indeed. That's better than $50.
It is very good.
It has been in my family 5 generations. It was brought from Roxborough, Scotland, to Canada by a sea captain, Richard Christie, who died at sea in 1830. My great-grandfather bought it at his widow's auction for $20 and a cow.
That's quite a provenance, I must say. So do you know anything about when it was made? Or
I
where?
do not, except that the man died in 1830, so probably in Scotland. And I think the raised step makes it a Scottish sideboard.
Well, that's an interesting observation. So when he died in 1830, I would think that this piece was almost new. So,
Really?
So this was a piece of furniture that was made by a pretty sophisticated cabinet maker who had access to really wonderful materials.
Uh-huh.
So we could call it a neoclassical style, or Sheraton, if you will, made in England or Scotland. We're not sure. But the cabinet maker, in designing this, was intent on using the symmetry of the piece, the choice of veneers, the drawer arrangements, and all, to make a very satisfying piece. I don't know, looking at it makes me feel more well-balanced, I'll put it that way. Right. It's interesting because some things are not as they might seem. For example, this center section in the top is simply there for decoration. It's a focal point, if you will. These sliding doors reveal a useful interior, and they work like a champ, I might say. Now, these drawers are not drawers at all. They're faux drawers. They're there just for show. So this projecting base has drawers which you would think aren't necessarily drawers. Say, oh, this is just another panel, but in actuality, this is a drawer. The cabinet maker used a variety of materials. For example, this is called cross-banding. Cross-banding is composed of mahogany veneer and ebony stringing. These panels are bird's eye maple. These drawer fronts with the cross-banded borders are tiger maple. The whole piece, I believe, is a wavy cherry. The wood is a little bit of a mystery. It has this very vigorous grain. It looks like currents in the ocean. Now, there is one thing about this sideboard that we find mysterious. At some point, you may be aware of this or maybe not, the whole piece was cut off right here.
I do know that.
And do you know why?
My great-grandfather, who purchased it, had it fit inside a chimney, and it wouldn't fit without cutting off an end.
And when you look at the back of the piece, you can see they reunited this in, and they reunited it with a piece of galvanized metal to hold it back on there. So you might say, how does this affect the value? Well, it doesn't help it. But on a very general comment would be that dining room furniture today is not nearly as valuable as it was years ago, because formal dining in a designated room, people today don't entertain in that way. So sideboards, dining room furniture have suffered in the marketplace. So I think for insurance purposes, in this market today, I would probably perhaps insure somewhere in the area of maybe $7,500. In an auction situation, this is the sort of furniture that can be bought so reasonably. It could be bought for a few $1,000s.
which is preposterous because we're looking at a masterful piece of work, handmade with extraordinary materials. We can only hope that we both last long enough to see formal dining come back in style, because this deserves a great future.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Wake away to what's possible with Tremfya, with for many people experience remission at 1 and even 2 years. Some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tell your doctor if you have an infection. Flu like
never get a better shot. Yo. Yo. Yo, boy.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
almost on the play.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm joining. I'm
Sounds
joining.
so good.
Thank you.
What are you doing? It's called customer service. You're getting on that. Or call him. Great guy. More hair than this. I'm gonna go. Can I
Thank
get
you
your
for
number?
playing with
Or can
me.
I?
Just give me a second. This is a good one.
Congratulations. You scared her
Hey,
off.
try it out. Like
She'll be
building
back.
and stuff. Try it
How do you
out.
know? She got a Subaru with 180,000 miles on it. She needs me. Oh!
Why are you so good at this?
What is going on?
Mandy's showing us what she learned in college.
The dad paid for it because he's a
But
get him drunk.
Dad was actually telling me about the first time he got dumped.
Pamela Jankowski.
Just jealous because she took my flower.
No. How much have you had to drink? Relax, Captain Buzzkill. There's a man. I'm not Captain Buzzkill.
Great, there you go.
There's a ping pong ball in there.
Did anyone ever break your heart?
Actually, I've never been dumped.
Hey, you know the new update's coming out?
Just because I did the break.
Oh yeah, I'm
Easy.
streaming right now for admin for the live event.
Wait, is it the new? Wait, so we have to wait for it to.
So at 120 you can queue in for like a playlist.
20?
Yeah, at 1:20 p.m. you can queue in for like a playlist thing. So you automatically get in, and then at 2 is where the live event starts.
Ooh, you know what we should do?
So, well, wait, so you have to wait for the update?
But also, box up everything that Chloe left in your room and set it on fire. Yeah! Do that, bitch.
Hold on. Let's all take a little break. Nobody's setting anything on fire.
How are you not dead?
Why are you spraying, G?
I shot you twice. What?
Yo, bro, you like.
I shot you twice and missed most of the shots.
Thank the family.
41.
Thank you for today.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
What happened, bro?
I know what I need to do now. Try and call her, I will kill you. No, I'm gonna buckle down and focus on my music.
For you.
Are you going to start a band?
Seats?
Better. I'm gonna write some songs and send them to Dr. Demento.
He is.
Bro, every time I do that, bro, just.
He's a DJ. He plays all kinds of cool underground stuff on his show.
I'm sorry.
I just shot you 108 with my
Plan to
shotgun.
turn your lap around and send
What?
someone named Demento.
Dr. Demento.
Ah! Didn't mean to diminish his medical degree.
Dr. Mentos. I'm 300 ping. Wait, give me a bit. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
He's going to live.
I don't know.
Is it your Wi-Fi?
No, I guess. Connections is bad lately. Okay. And I'm back to 800. What is this, bro? I'm a tweet.
You ready?
Yeah. No, I can't do anything, bro. I'm 500. What are your servers? What are these servers? Because this is not NA.
NA Central.
NA Central? Oh.
It's called Beauty Axolotl.
So you're 0 ping. I'm 700. Oh, well, that's why.
I'm off. Yeah, I can't edit.
More confused.
It's about the breakup.
No, I can't even move.
I did some research, and it turns out an axolotl is one of the few creatures on Earth that can regenerate its own
Okay,
parts.
like, do you see this?
What I'm hoping to do. Why didn't you say that myself? I did. Were you even listening?
I can't even build. What is this map?
So you get it. In the wild, everything is always in front of you. You survive, Missy. Yeah.
Want the fastest working GLP-1 for half the price? Rome now offers FDA-approved weight loss injections cheaper, so you can see weight loss results faster. Lose 20% of your weight with the formula from Eli Lilly that hits not one, but two hormones to work harder. Weight loss, faster, confidence, higher, price. Pro.co/TV.
Hey, go, brother. How I go with things? It's what impressed me most.
I can't even build, bro.
What is it?
Podcast 2X.
Who's writing about myself? What's on my portfolio?
Inspired by her cat Ziggy, Jen has worked in the contrast of search form and wild color.
What's that? How about that cat? What did you consider? Can you show me how?
Show me that visual.
Oh, that's nice.
What would you like to do next?
Yes, Blue has toys all the kids want this year. Cool and exciting, from ear to ear. Now guess who has awesome fun toys just for you? The answer is simple. It's Walmart. Who knew?
Use the actual model.
Bro, edit on me, holy!
I like it. Okay, huh? Alright, go. You're out there. Alright, bye-bye.
Bro, like, fight me, holy! What?
Drop SMG. You're a sprint. Drop SMG.
What do you mean, bro? I like aimbot with this. What do you mean? That's the point of an SMG. It's called pressure.
Drop SMG!
No, bro, I need pressure. Come on, bet.
Peace. You dropped it?
Yes.
You got an AR.
I have an AR. Oh.
That thing's sprint.
Bro, you literally build to Narnia.
Cause you just, if I don't, you just gonna spray me fully, so what's the point?
Well, bro, fight me, actually, bro.
I'm pushing you.
Let's see how much shooting.
I just shot.
Yeah.
He was a little boy. It's not hard to handle him.
I'll send him off.
Hold on, Lee.
Find me, bro. Find me.
20?
Find me.
Bro, you literally just sit up there.
Fight me.
You just sit up there with the shotgun now and wait for me to peek.
In fact, if my career in theoretical physics hadn't worked, my backup plan was to become a professional ticket taker or hobo.
I just messed up. Wait, can you be right? I messed up.
And when I figured out that trains allowed me to prove Newton's first law, that an object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force, I felt like Neil Armstrong on the moon, alone and happy. I don't care how dim-witted you are, scientific principles have to make you smile. Of course, nobody I knew in East Texas in 1989 cared about Newtonian physics.
Look at
The only Newtons they cared about were Wayne.
Come fight me!
Bro, build to me! Shoot me then!
That's my sister. And she's done it before.
What the hell are you doing out there? Where am I? Oh?
I was just trying to make sure cinematic. You know that he's adopted. How can I be adopted when I have a twin sister? Thanks, monkey. Thanks.
That's enough. No one's adopted.
I wish I was.
That is still in your business.
Right. I'm not going to
Sleeping thing.
You can hold hands with his family. Won't kill him.
You don't know that. Georgie, you wash your hands for dinner or even this week? None of your business.
I'm just gonna sit my balls. My hands hurt, bro.
But thank you, God, for speaking about the scheme and the notion about bodies that bless them in the proposal.
Amen.
So, maybe it's like last time.
Okay, bro.
Did you?
You want egg? You want?
It was family dinners like this that led me to adopt a mid-Atlantic accent. Nobel Prize winners ought not be ordering tater tots.
Everybody excited to start school Monday?
I am.
Georgie, freshman year, that's a big deal.
You can't drop your
Excited when he's going to be in
I'm doing what you were doing, bro.
grade for very
Bro.
Good luck with your fingers, monkey.
25, 200. GG's.
Higher learning.
Hey, oh my, I just completely. Bro. You're saying I'm?
I said I'm ass.
Oh, I thought you said your ass.
I just said that.
No, like, I thought, like, you said I was ass.
I'll go with your mom. Why are you going? You don't live in mom. No,
Wait, we
I don't live in mom.
Oh, you're good, you're good, you're good.
I know that.
You don't have a grappler? I just have a grappler out of habit.
Jane Goodall had to go to Africa to study Asian.
30. I suck. I suck. What the? My stair! Alright, we're doing this. Or are we going for cheap shots, bro?
Not.
100.
Jesus said.
I see you coming trying to sneak.
You have a flash?
Ooh. I presume you're on keyboard, right?
So let's see who doesn't start till puberty.
Ooh.
Do you have a flash? I'm having one right now. Really? What is it? Will we get home?
I suck.
I'm just gonna get. Mom, was I expecting my testicles?
What is wrong with you? What's wrong with him? Turn around.
Oh my god. Why? I'm a tweak.
My mom was my Christian soldier. And for the record, they descended when I was 15.
Oh, it's your last day of summer. Don't let me do it. Did you know extreme hairstyles, goatees, and mustaches are not allowed?
I didn't.
Please find out very soon.
What a beautiful day it is. Low play.
Okay. Only life for that simple. Here, I played.
I didn't hit a single shot, bro. My
Hello,
aim.
Billy Sparks. Hello, Matilda.
55.
You're going to have to find someone else to torment on the playground.
And just because there's a cone on my head, I just sold height.
It's nice. Yeah.
So wait, you're on keyboard and mouse, right? What?
I'm a controller.
You're on controller? Dang, nice.
I'm fighting about money.
W speed.
Why did you say I was on KBN?
Yeah.
Because usually with keyboard players, like they have better mechs than aim, and you have better mechanics than aim.
I know.
Don't you worry about that. We are fine. Now let's play.
On PS4. I play on PS4. Regular PS4.
Yes, so let's make you feel better.
Wait, please, bro.
One doesn't lie.
Wait.
You've been seriously for 26 days. So that's his goal, not a lie.
You don't need to practice aim, you just need to practice crosshair placement, and then that kind of blends in with your aim. I suck. I just sold. No, I suck so bad, bro. First to 10? Bet.
Then we can like play like more rounds, I guess.
Sure.
I didn't know you did, brother.
I'll pull up on
You got wrong.
Okay,
hey, you remember that one peek I hit on you?
Oh, it says, stay calm, move on. Kelly, you don't really need time.
Thank you, bro. That was good right there.
Be right back.
I just didn't want to risk you like shooting first, you feel me? Like, do you play on like a regular PS4 controller or like, oh, okay, wait, no, wait, give me a second.
Yeah, regular PS4 player.
Holy! You know that little thing in the top of your bar, in the top of your...
Would you do that? Mary, the boy is 9 years old and going into high school. Isn't that weird enough? Give it to me. Oh, he's not just Sheldon. Georgie's going to be in class with him.
Give it.
Alright, I'm ready.
I put on, you said I put on regular PS4 controller.
Would you like to play
nice.
a driving game?
Not really, I always lose.
I know, that's why it's fun. How about license plates with phone numbers followed by a code?
Yeah.
Just talk.
Very well.
But like, I played on Switch for, how long have you been playing?
You understand that some people are going to be intimidated by you because of how smart you are?
For like 3 years.
Oh. Yeah, I just now been playing PS5 for a year. I've been playing for 5 years in total, but I played 4 of those years on Switch, and I also took a 2-year break. So, and I've just been playing on PS5 for a year. And bro, my internet just hates me today.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm built. Yeah, I'm like on average of 40. Huh?
Can we fight you? No.
No. Just give me a bit.
How do I get better aim?
Crosshair placement training.
Work on that.
Yeah.
Cause the better my crosshair placement, my better aim.
Okay.
Yeah, crosshair placement will, like, after you do it enough, it'll blend into your aim.
I like that.
Right now.
Remember, everybody knows
500 things.
My dad's a football coach.
Me,
My
you
brother's
said
a football player.
It's taking like a good 4 seconds to for my edits to register.
Congratulations.
Well, that
Wait.
was
Are you ready?
Just beam battle, because I can't build.
This is your homework. Do you want me to go in?
I only have a shotgun.
Although I couldn't use you in the restroom.
Tell me when you're done.
After school, same door we came in.
I'm probably having an allergy
My
attack.
controller behind my hands is behind my
Probably the ammonia.
my controller's on the place. Oh my god.
Okay. Let the learning begin.
Wait,
All right, everybody. My name is Ms. McElroy. In addition to being your homeroom teacher, I'll be seeing some of you in my English class, some of you on the volleyball court.
real?
A little history.
What?
I've been here at Medford for 9 years. Some of your older brothers and sisters, and sadly, some of your parents.
Yeah, but
Until today.
I'm coming.
I'm sure you're well aware we have a
No, you're good. You're good. I'll just grapple up.
to dispatch this young lady.
Okay, you're good.
And I expect y'all to make you feel well.
Pull it up. I'm starting down man up.
Yes, Joe.
Mama.
Where are the student dressed in green code? This boy's hair is too long. This boy is wearing sports attire outside of a designated area, and this girl's blouse is diagonal, which means I can see her brassiere.
Oh my god, I hate my life.
I will take that into account.
Oh, I hate my life.
I need y'all to fill out these forms.
Like, it'll be good for like 30 seconds, and then it just freezes up.
I'm gonna pull up one. No!
Yeah.
Oh my god, you need one more way. Let me lock it.
Come on, Vicky, it's just the first day. Why don't we all just take a deep breath?
The hell with that.
Oh my, I hate my life. Bro! Why does it do this to me? I'm 700 ping.
Flowers University is a wonderful school. He said I was intimidated by his intelligence, and then he offered to be my leader.
Yeah, I'm 900 ping. Can you hear me? Emote if you can hear me. I'm 900 ping. Oh, I hate my life, bro. Why does it do this? Wait. Wait.
Watch your feet, you no trippers. No trippers, baby.
Oh my god. Bro. Oh. This game. Holy.
You know this song? No.
How long have you played the piano?
I don't play piano.
George, you got any thoughts here? I certainly do.
Alright, Boo, I'm ready.
It's simple. We don't have a choice.
Well, you gave it a shot. We wish you luck at Sheldon elsewhere.
No. We don't have a choice. He's got to stay here. We can't afford private school. I sure can't homeschool him. He's doing calculus and Euclidean something.
Okay.
Euclidean geometry.
And I'm cooked already. I'm already cooked, bro.
We know.
I'm on an average of 300, but I can't even play this game.
Gets the education he deserves. So you all are going to have to figure this out.
Coach, can you help me out here, please?
I can't build.
Because I'm dying.
Like, physically.
I'd rather not.
Oh, what is Fortnite doing to these servers? Holy. Give me a second. Don't kill me. I can't even play. I can't even play. I'm supposed to be on 40 ping, and I'm 700.
You have perfect pitch. Okay.
God, I hate this game.
Sweetheart, you should really
I'm
pursue
only
music.
24
No, thank you. Musicians take
I'm
32 ping.
I'm 143 ping. And there's like 17 red bars going through every 4 seconds.
Then what happened?
Oh no, bro, my internet just sucks. And like, that's the thing, bro. I don't even know why my internet's bad, because I have an Ethernet cable plugged in.
Dang, you have Ethernet.
I have an Ethernet cable plugged in, and I have a gaming router like 30 right next to me. I'm gonna like check I'm checking my connection. I'll be right back.